Hello Zebra Herd, welcome back to Wargroove. Today, we are moving forward with some of the side missions in Act 2 before we move on to Act 3. With that being said, I've come to the decision that I do wanna adjust the difficulty. I know if you guys have been watching the last couple episodes, I've just been scraping by when it comes to being able to complete these, and I don't want it to continue that way. I wanna be able to enjoy the game, but also learn, maybe be able to get at least 2-star rankings as we go along. Now, the difficulty adjustment isn't like other games where it's just like easy, normal, or hard. You can adjust the damage received, the income, and the groove charge. The thing I really want to change, because I don't need more income. Like, that's sort of the thing. The money has been fine. And then the groove charge really hasn't been that big of a deal either. I think that I just want to lower this, as you can see. Like, if we go to default mode, the Nintendo Wargroove experience, no change to the rules. If we lower the damage, like we can do easier mode, and it says, use if you want a more relaxed experience, you'll be limited to obtaining 1 star per mission. Oh, well, if I'm gonna be obtaining 1 star anyways, okay, then never mind. Never mind then. I guess we'll just go ahead and do this, and this is River Bonnie, Act 2, Side 3. Well, actually, no, let's do Act 2, Side 2. Here we go. Flooded Forest, Banishment, unhappy with Sedge's deception, Greenfinger confronts the wayward commander. All right, let's give it a shot.
Sedge.
Sedge, we need to talk. What were you thinking, attacking those humans completely unprovoked?
The hunt.
Sedge was hunting. Sedge found his prey. Greenfinger thinks we should temper ourselves, be diplomatic. Florin are hunters, Florin are killers. Greenfinger is nothing but a wilted coward.
Wow.
No.
Too long have I turned a blind eye to your savage nature.
That's enough.
This is it, Sedge, you're banished. Oh no.
No, Sedge isn't going anywhere. Maybe it's time for a new ruler in the Gloomwoods.
Oh no. Okay, so who are we playing? We're gonna be playing as,
Sedge.
I guess, the king here. Retreat, Sedge, we need not fight this battle.
I hear fear in Greenfinger's voice.
If you will not listen to reason, I must resort to force.
Good, Sedge is ready.
All right, so new objective, destroy the enemy stronghold or defeat Sedge. All right, this is interesting. We get some side plot going on. This is really cool. So, all right, so it looks like it might be in our best interest to immediately take whatever's available. I wish that she could reach this barracks. Okay, I'll go ahead and, well, we don't need 2 barracks right away, but it is very refreshing that we have the option to get more than 1. Like, oh my gosh.
Do nicely.
Oh, nice, I like his voice. I mean, I try to imitate the voices the characters have as much as possible. I'm no voice actor, so I do apologize if they're not so great at times. And we can go ahead. Also, let's read a little bit about this. I mean, most of these seem to be exactly the same, just a little bit different names and maybe some different like weaknesses and stuff. So like they have a trebuchet, they get a trebuchet. Oh, I love that. So we already have 100 coins. We could do, you know, a stabber now and another stabber next time. Of course, slower, more powerful infantry, critical hit when adjacent to another spearman. Yeah, they work the same way. I mean, we could also get a Quagma out, but honestly, luckily enough, we don't have to deal with Fog of War here, which is really refreshing. And then of course, Sedge is over this way. Alrighty. So, well, can I actually learn about his groove move? Hold on, what happened? Where am I? I don't know, I don't think so. Oh, here we go, groove. Sadistic Rush. Sedge hits the target for 35% damage. If the target is killed, the groove is not depleted and the turn does not end. Ooh, that sounds really good. I'm gonna have to be worried about that. I mean, this is their stronghold that we can try to take out. Alrighty then. So we're gonna go ahead and get a stabber out now. We'll get another stabber out next round. And it's turn 1 for him. He has like a bit of a darker green. And they're of course gonna take some villages and stuff, and I'll just try my best to make it through okay. I was actually hoping I could go in with easier difficulty, but the thing is, like, you know, like, if I'm gonna get 1 star anyways, I might as well do the harder difficulty to see if I can't get a chance of getting 2, you know? That's only seems like best practice. So let's go ahead and get this, but with the 2 strongholds, ooh, it's gonna be good once we start earning up some more coins, which should be fine. I'll start working this guy down this way. I will go ahead and once again spawn in a second stabber, and they'll just sort of work together. And we're definitely going to take this, but I think I'm gonna do it from here so that we can get more of like an advantage.
This place will do nicely.
I sure hope so. All right, so there is that, we got that set up, and it's turn number 2. They already have a lot of units running around, and we either have to defeat Sedge or defeat the stronghold, both of which might be a difficult situation. One thing I'm noticing is that they don't, oh no, they do have a wagon, okay. I definitely will have to relearn a lot of weaknesses here because once again, there are just like a lot of vulnerabilities involved. But you know, that's sort of the point in some ways. Go ahead and go this way. You know, let's go ahead and start moving this one here. And then we'll have Greenfinger, right? Yep. Capture this, there we go. So we're catching a lot of stuff, just really trying to build up some momentum.
Nicely.
And it will be hard at first. I gotta really pay attention to whose units are whose, because if not, I'm definitely gonna make some mistakes. So let's go ahead and get a wagon out over this way, I think will be good. And we only have 100 coins left. Let's go ahead and just get another slasher. I think it's gonna be good to spawn something in every turn. And now with 3 villages, I'll be earning 300 coins around. It really shouldn't be too tough to do that. They are already making some quick progress out this way, but I think that's gonna change up right about now. Because we could really move some guys pretty far and get some more villages. They are taking a lot though. They might have a strong advantage at first. That's okay. We can make something work. So yeah, lots of options for now. I think that, I mean, honestly, if Greenfinger, he can't really right now because of how these guys are in the way. So I might move this guy here. Let's see if Greenfinger, yeah, he can go into here now. Load this up and then move it as far out this way as we can and drop him off there. That's just gonna be smarter in my opinion.
Greenfinger thinks he can intimidate Sedge. Sedge will show Greenfinger how a real Florin hunts.
No.
I will not let you continue down this path of destruction. It's time to leave, Sedge. Ooh, harsh words. All right, let's keep going down this way. Next turn, we're gonna be definitely able to get this village. I don't think this dog's gonna be able to reach there before us. This little mutt, I wish it told us their names here. We have to go to the codex, the quag mutt. They'll get close, but not close enough. Speaking of which, can either of these guys reach Greenfinger? Not looking like it. We will move this unit down this way a little bit too, go along the path, because I think that'll make them go farther. And we'll also have a unit go out this way for more protection for that one. And honestly, I mean, I would like to get some Quagmutts out, so get one there and get one there. And I'm gonna be fresh out of cash just for, you know, this turn, then I'm gonna have 300 coins again. It might be good to earn up some money. But man, are there gonna be a lot of units at play with this. A lot of units at play. So let's go ahead and capture this with Greenfinger.
This place will do nicely.
Great, you say that every time. I mean, I guess I'm capturing with him every time as well, so it makes sense. All right, they make weird noises. Anyways, there we go, we got that. But I love the side missions. This idea that plot is happening and that we get to play it outside of the main story is really cool. Because, you know, our main characters are making their way out of the Gloomwoods now and trying to get help from the other kingdom, right? Which we'll find out after we move into Act 3. But in the meantime, we get to really enjoy this. And then there's the other side mission as well that I'm interested in checking out. So I do want these 2 Quagmutts to work together, and I think that'll make them go with the upward path like this. And we could get the wagon moving, get it over this way. And then maybe just get another slasher over this way. Over this way we could get, I mean, at this point, what is the weakness? Because like these guys are weak to what? Vulnerable to, we can't spawn in giants. Definitely it might be smart to start saving up for our first green guard. When it comes to these guys though, what are they vulnerable to? I mean, I don't feel like we have too much that they actually are vulnerable to unless we have archers. Do we have archers? Shooter, oh yeah, we do. And these guys are weak to shooters? I think so, yes, okay. So, I mean, I could have checked it here as well. Yeah, how much is a shooter? It looked like it was pretty expensive at 500, so I might actually start saving for that. I think that's gonna be a pretty good idea to have. How much do we have right now? We have 300, so if I spent 300, it wouldn't be a good idea. Well, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was gonna say, maybe I could get a second wagon and then move that shooter out. Don't know if that's worth it, but we'll try it. Turn 5. So it looks like we have our first instance of battle here. It looks like it's the little mutts versus this guy, which is honestly not turning out so well for us, as you can see. But soon enough, I think we'll be able to change that. I can only hope. I mean, really, the swordsmen are really just they really just take up space. That's really their idea, because they're weak to a lot of stuff, as you can see. They're really only good against something here that I'm not really too familiar with. Maybe I think that's the archer. When it comes to the mutts, what are they called? The quagmutts. It's hard to find out what they're really weak to that we can work with without, it's mostly just the knights. Like, I feel like we need to get a green guard out then. Like, even though I'd like to use that, for now, I can't. So I could go and attack and at least get some kind of advantage, right? I mean, I think they'll still do more damage to us than we do to them, but what more can I really do there, They'll attack back, we'll lose 1 unit. And Greenfinger can start making his way up a little bit. I think that hiding in these trees sounds like a great idea. And then these two, if they can make their way down and start trying to get to that village, I think that's gonna be an idea, because that village is very unprotected at the moment. I want these 2 quagmutts to make their way up as far as possible. Just like that. So I could get this unit into this wagon. I don't know if that's worth it. I think they should just keep footing it. And I don't have too much, we don't have any money right now. So these guys are just gonna wait for now. Don't know if that's entirely worth it, but I feel like overall it'll pay off. 11% or 12%. Obviously we wanna go for the higher percentage. Let's go ahead and try to figure that out. I'm just gonna skip it real fast, because neither of them are looking too good. 2%, yeah, that's not gonna do too much. The only thing is that we have like an advantage over it. So at this rate, the only thing we can move are the wagons, which I'm gonna just tell them to wait to see. I can't afford anything there. Okay, we're good. So, back to Sedge. He's doing a lot now. I mean, he also has a couple of his own knights. It's a grave time to use the Guardians of the Force against another Florin. So, Greenfinger won't use Gloom Giants? All the better for Sedge, great. He's using Giants too, that's so unfair. I wanna use Giants because they're overpowered. All right, well actually, that hurt a lot to that village. I'm not liking that very much. And these guys are gonna take this out, which is not really that big of a deal. Trying to think about what we can do here. There's a couple of things. Yeah, these guys are moving forward. The knights are moving forward. Yikes, this is getting real tough real fast. What is the giant's weakness? It's really only vulnerable to whatever the heck that thing is, which is that, it's not the trebuchet. So whatever that is it a shooter? The icons are so tiny, it's hard to tell. No, it's not a shooter. I don't know what that is. This would be enough to take these guys out, and that sounds very tempting. So I think we'll go for it. All right, get rid of them before they can attack, that'd be amazing. Now, when it comes to you, well, that one would play to the weakness, so I'd rather not do that. I mean, the smartest idea would be, I guess, to get Greenfinger hiding in the trees, get you guys out somewhere, maybe get him around this way, and get this one as close as we can to it. Okay, so you can start making your way out, which is splendid. Get these guys along the path for as long as possible is sort of our best bet. Got it. And move this unit out a little bit. So how much money do we have now? Enough for an archer. That's good. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things right now. I mean, maybe one of these I should just keep over this way. It'd be nice to know how much money Sedge has. Don't think it's possible to know though. All right, so I've moved just about all my units. I don't know what I'm saying. End turn. I could spend that 100 coins, but I don't think I want to. So turn 7 now, things are getting pretty intense, and you're gonna actually attack the wagon of all things, which honestly, that's a bit worrisome. I need to find out what the knights are weak to. Oh, okay, you're actually gonna go for this. I don't know how good of an idea that is. I mean, I guess if it lowers my health a little bit, that's your plan. Well, we can attack back pretty gosh darn decently. Could have been better, to be honest. All right, so they're gonna probably take the rest of this, but then we can sort of snag it back. Oh no, it still has health, good, 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 good. So there's, but they're gonna, but like here's the thing, we can just take it back, is the big idea here. That giant's moving around. I need to save up, oh yeah, 650 coins, I saw that there. So he has a lot of coins still. He's like doing pretty well with the economy. What are you guys weak to again? My best bet. No, you guys are weak to these guys right here. So I'm gonna move this back now. to like over here. I just want it out of the way a little bit. Maybe that was silly because I could have had this guy go in. It should be fine. Go ahead and move that archer out a little bit more. And then, yeah, this would be perfect. I'm gonna move you here, and then we're gonna move you like this and do 112% damage. That's what I call beautiful. Yes, okay, that's exactly what I was waiting for. That, I guess that carriage was a little bit of a bait to them, so that's good. We could do definitely the 80% damage here. Do 63 this way. I think I'll just get rid of these guys for now. It's my best bet, then it's my best bet. Okay, so easy enough. Got those units gone. And remember that this is up for the taking. So I'm just gonna take it real fast. This unit's full. No, it's not at full health. It's 7, so this will be down to like 3.5 then? Something like that, yeah, it's not beautiful, but it's a step in the right direction for sure. And then I could attack like that. I could do 53%. That is not enough. I sort of wish that I had been able to put them here somehow. That wouldn't have made any sense, so. How far can this knight go? Not too far. We'll just try to do this 41%. It'll do damage back to our little guys, I know. But we can at least finish them off with Greenfinger, and that's pretty good. And then we're gonna move the knight forward a little bit more. And then we're just gonna keep inching this guy forward a bit. And now that the little contest we're having around here is getting a little bit crazy. Who can we spawn with? 600 coins, we still have to save up for the trebuchet. So I'm gonna leave it like that. We're gonna be able to get another 500 gold here, and soon enough, with nobody defending this, we have a very high likelihood of being able to get it. So I like that idea. For now, I think we're good to end our turn. So let's get to it. Turn number 8. Let's see what he does. He's moving his archers forward and gonna go against some of the quagmuts. And that really damages him pretty well. This quagmut's gonna work around and do some concerning damage. Concerning damage indeed, but I do get the bite back a little bit. Okay, so now we're moving on to turn 9. I'm going to go ahead and, ooh, hard to say. I mean, I guess we could do a starting 40% damage like that. Because I wish there was a way to attack them diagonally, because then everything would be perfect. I guess, where can you move? All right, move you here, and then move this guy here. That'll do 83% damage, which is still pretty good. And then we can move you guys in for the finishing off of it. And that's gonna be nice so that we can just have it next turn if nobody else sneaks up, which I don't think they will. We can do 130% damage to them. I think that's gonna be our best bet because we can still wait in the trees, so get to it, Greenfinger.
Forward!
Get him. Boom, nice. Okay, so there's that done. And then this would do what, 82% damage. That'd do 15, but if we were to do that, it would still only do 1. Well, let's make sure these guys are going out in style then. So that's not really gonna do too much damage at all. Probably should have done that the other way around now that I think about it, but have these guys attack. I just wanna get rid of this unit, you know? We can spawn in more stuff soon. In the meantime, finish that off. That'll be good. So that'll be like guaranteed damage. Very good. Oh, and you have your stuff. You have your groove. So we'll have to keep that in mind. So for now, I wanna go ahead and move this archer into here, and then we'll move this out as far as I can, really. I feel like it's a smart idea. Drop you off. Ooh, I might drop you off on the road so that you can actually have more movement spaces afterwards. I don't think there's anything worrisome coming our way. And now we have the trebuchet, so I'm gonna move it over that way. And then we can get another unit. I'm thinking that we need more quagmuts then. And we'll leave it like that. Oh, wait, we can move this unit out a little bit farther. Maybe protect Greenfinger a little bit. That might be a good idea. Okay, so turn number 9. It's starting to get heated up now. Here comes the giant, way closer than I had expected. Yikes. And this is where things get nasty. My best bet is most likely using Greenfinger's thing. I can feel the energies of the forest building within me. As ever, I will use them to summon the great vines to shield my allies, or to trap my foes. It saddens me that you, Sedge, now fall into the latter category. Yikes, okay. I could attack him for 30% damage. It doesn't seem like a very smart idea to me, gotta be honest. I'm gonna go ahead and just capture this with that, and that should be good, real fast. This can move back to like here. Obviously, we're gonna have to work this trebuchet over to this way. I don't know if the Quagmuts can enter this. Oh, that's sort of really cute that they can. And wait, I didn't want to wait. I wanted to drop you off. Whoopsies, that's a mistake. We'll go ahead and get another mud out. Quagmut right there. And then over this way, I might just want to save up for another trebuchet soon, because this is gonna be real tough. Like I could do 45% damage. I'm taking 22% though, which would be real tough. Smartest thing to me seems like to get these two to keep moving forward. Even if this one's taking a bit of damage, maybe I could have adjusted that a little bit. Move this guy as far as we can. And honestly think that it might be good to back this unit up and to wild growth. I don't know how this works, so we're about to find out. Something like that's great to me. Oh, we just get to select all of it. Oh, that's wonderful.
Nature's cry.
Nature's cry.
Oh, nice, look at that. It's gonna be much harder for him to get around now. And if we can get this archer over, that's gonna be a big deal as well. So what are we looking at now when it comes to moving units? Because I don't see anybody I can move. I don't know why the turn's just not ending. I don't see anything, so hopefully I haven't made a grave mistake. Let's finish the turn. Turn number 10. This guy's gonna start attacking the vines, which makes sense. Makes sense that they're starting to attack the vines. This guy obviously is going to move into attacking them as well. And they're doing damage to him. They're all attacking individual ones out, so. I think it might be smart to have Greenfinger start backing up now, but most of them are pulling upwards, which is a good sign for me. This might be a bad idea. But we could start damaging him. He can't attack back, at least for now, and that's pretty good. I could go for him for a 22% damage, but at this point, like I've said before, I mean, the problem, I can't go into here because there's a unit inside, so I messed it up big time. So I can at least get him into here, and that's not so bad. 22% damage. I mean, it might be my best bet, you know? I don't know, for now, go ahead and move these units a little bit farther.
Greenfinger should stay away. Sedge will bite, Sedge will kill.
Well, that's just rude. Go ahead and do that. And then we actually have a pretty good setup here. I'm gonna have this unit hide in the mountains and try to protect some of these villages because I feel like they are going to need some protecting very soon. The problem with him is that he can move like anywhere. I'm thinking then, what I should do is just make him hide and wait for now, just for now. I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy in this. We're going to move this as forward as I can. I mean, I think. No, I didn't mean to do that. Gosh darn it. Oh wow, that's silly, but mistakes were made. No, wait. I wanna get a Quagmut again, and then down this way we can go ahead and get, I'm thinking, maybe even another slasher? I made some silly mistakes this turn, but that seems to be the best I can do for now. All right, I don't see anything else I can do at the moment, so let's end our turn. Whew, it's getting intense now. So let's see what these guys do. I mean, that's gonna hurt, isn't it? Yikes, that really hurt before these guys could even do much. That's unfortunate. This guy's gonna go for this. Will he be able to get rid of it though? I mean, hopefully there's a good chance that Trebuchet might actually be able to land his attack now. And there goes some more of our other stuff. That's fine then, that sort of was a time killer because there's still not too much they're doing to protect, for now, the village down below. That might end up changing. And hopefully we can wait and see if Greenfinger overextends. Not Greenfinger, Sedge, sorry. Because they're still not caring about the village down below. I'm gonna have these guys just drop off around here, just try to keep to that side. And I still cannot attack from there. Okay, how far can this guy move out? Because I don't want him ruining all my fun right away. He can move crazily far. So I'm just gonna move like this, and the next turn we should be able to attack with this trebuchet. I can only imagine. In the meantime, get these mutts moving. Maybe not the best placement for it, but that's what I got for now. This has another archer in it, so I wanna be able to drop that off somewhere around this way. And I wish I could actually attack this turn, but they cannot. 60% damage to them, or 20, well, we're gonna go for the 60, of course. All right, skipping some of this stuff just because we know what's gonna happen. They're just gonna slice at each other. Start moving this unit a little bit farther. We have more barracks. Honestly, I think, yeah, we need to save up for another trebuchet. Maybe it'd be smart to get it down here so it can start working on getting over there. And this is where big things happen. I'm gonna go over this way and attack for 83% damage, and then we'll have the other one whip around and do hopefully the remaining 17%. 36, beautiful. So next turn, as long as nothing too bad happens, like this guy might end up taking it, which would be a bit, actually no, he can't take it. No way he can take it. Well, yeah, it says on the top left, captures or not. So in theory, we should be able to take this town next round, and that'll be pretty good. So we have a couple of options with this guy. We can go 60% against the fellow, whatever these are, cavalry green guards, fellow green guards. 50 coins, I think I wanna hold on to those then. And that's looking like a tempting thing. Oh, I haven't seen this little dude up here. 15, 80, oh, we could do enough to finish these guys off right now. 10% to them though, and 122%. We need to take this village back, by the way. It's gonna be a tough thing to do that though. So you know, let's go ahead and take these guys out, just to have one less unit to deal with. That'd be great. I don't think we'll receive any damage either, so that's always good. We'll have at least some defensive advantage here. It was something. And at this rate, beyond the barracks, I don't think we have too much more we can actually do this time. Now that I've realized that Mud is there, just hiding out. So turn 12, this guy's gonna actually go against our archers again. Man, they do not like our archers, and I just got that guy out there. Dang. It's just, the archers really aren't worth it because of their range compared to a giant. A giant can walk up to them every single time. It's insane. But the giant actually moved his way south, which is what I was worried about. All right, so they're gonna get rid of that, which is a total shame, but what can I do about it? These guys are gonna attack. How much damage will they do? Wow, a lot. So I'm definitely gonna have these guys not capture it. I'd rather have the higher health units capture it so that the village has higher health. I'm sweating this one. It is not easy. But it's one of those things like I could lower the difficulty just to make it an easier time, but if I'm gonna get 1 star anyways, I'd rather just keep with what I got, you know? I wish this could go in there. I think about here would be good. I'm trying to get this in close enough so that I can be in attack range without getting attack itself. Speaking of which, how is this thing doing? Okay, now that these guys should be able to get there in time, I'm gonna quickly then go ahead and capture this. And there's really not too much this unit could do. We could sort of sacrifice ourselves against these guys. I don't know if that's gonna be a good idea. Might be smarter to play like a little bit of keep away, something like this. I don't know if that was a good idea at all. We can keep moving this unit forward, move these mutts up a little bit more. Tough to say what to do about Greenfinger. We'll wait here for now. Because I could load this. This can go way out here, of course. That'd do 24% damage against Sedge would be great. I mean, I think it'd be smarter to take an advantage against all of these units. This guy's at 89%. Being able to knock him down to 65 would be a decent little triumph. Might be worth my while. What can this guy do? This guy can do 9%, 17%. I don't know though, if we could trade a unit for free though, that's always worth it, as far as I can tell. If I could somehow, I don't see it likely, but if I could inch this guy out somewhere, it's not gonna happen. I need him to attack somebody. 17%, but they'd still be at 35. So what's the highest? 13, 9, 17. I mean, the more I can weaken these guys, the better. Attack, there we go. It's something, they're down to 2, so it is definitely progress. Still don't know what to do with Greenfinger. I sort of wanna keep him back for now. I'll move this wagon over this way. That way when it's needed, we can just board it. I have 650, I think that's gonna be good for another green guard. And then we have 50 coins left, that's not really gonna be too much. Whew, okay, so that's all the units I currently have moved to some extent. We're gonna get like not 600 coins. I wish we could, but not gonna happen. Yeah, this giant's gonna go ahead and attack this town, which totally stinks. The only benefit is that he does take some damage in return, but at this point, I think he's also healing each turn. I guess they have one of those. Oh, great. Are these guys gonna attack as well? Jeez, like they're doing everything I'm trying to do, but they're actually doing it correctly, and it's really tough. I mean, I know some of our units are a little bit more overextended than theirs are, so it's easier for them to do it. Oh, not enough to take him out, that's good. At this rate, we can take that village one more time, and I might as well do that before these units bite the dust, because it's just gonna happen. If we have the opportunity, it seems well worth it to me. Sedge just sort of backed up a little bit. And this little war mutt, or the quagmutt, is very low, about to get taken out. So, turn 14, things are slowly but surely getting there. Still can't attack with this one. Still can't attack with this one. This is getting really frustrating. I bought so much expensive equipment that I can't reach. Like, come on. All right, so that should be safe there. We can move this one out a little bit farther as well. Ah, man, I'm trying so hard here. I try really hard with this, and it never seems to work out. It might just be good to get another stabber out. I'll go ahead and get this guy down this way. Like, I could move him, but apparently that's not close enough to attack. Like, are you kidding me? I mean, luckily for this one, if it moves out this far, it's still sort of in a safe range, and it can start attacking next turn. 40% there, 24% here. I need to take this village back. Let's just do that real fast. Got it. And I could just start beating up on this guy because he is starting, I think he's starting to heal again. I don't like it. Oh no, he's still at 89. I wish I could get rid of that guy. I guess I can't. So we don't have anybody at the moment who's going to be able to take that village back, unfortunately, on the top. I have 400 coins. Let's try another slasher. I do need some throwaway units if I can get them. And then once again, have this guy capture this again. Even if it's just for one extra turn of extra coins, that's gonna be good. I mean, I think it works that way as far as I can tell. So we need this unit to do something. It's either 40% damage to them, which I don't know if that's gonna be good. Like if I take a look at the weakness, we really wanna get some archers to deal with them. Easier said than done given the situation, but it's still true. All right, go ahead and attack this guy. I'm getting sick of him. He hasn't spawned in another giant yet. Maybe we'll get lucky like the previous episode where they just stopped spawning in giants for no reason. So I just need Greenfinger to get back out there and take that village if he can. So what do you got? You're gonna beat this thing up again. There it goes, but at least we held it for an extra turn, you know? And that's gonna like take up a use for them. Like they could have done something else, but they didn't. And we can just take the village back again down this way. Oh boy. Well, that should be, actually, these guys will get damaged. Oh, but not by much at all. And then we can just take him out in turn. No, really? It didn't work? That's sort of lame. Yikes. Like, look at their trebuchet. Being able to move like it's nothing. Our trebuchet better be able to attack something this turn. First off, somebody could get rid of that. I feel like Greenfinger just needs to run out this way and capture this. Got it.
This place will do nicely.
It will do nicely. This trebuchet still cannot attack anyone. That is maddening. How far can this guy move out? Because I'm trying to follow him so that he can attack it. I'm gonna go ahead and move this unit out a little bit farther. And then we can definitely just capture this with this. That should be fine. And then what was the unit that was very low on health there? Well, theirs is. I don't know how much I like that. Anyways, I noticed, how did that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's baloney. So in theory, I should be able to wait here and attack. Oh, that's right. It can't attack the same turn it moves. That's another big thing, I guess. Ooh, that's tough. What is the attack range for this one? For this one? It's like, I don't really want to go much farther than 72% or 40%. Tempting to get rid of that trebuchet while I have the chance, so I'm thinking. But at the same time, let me do this. Maybe that was a dumb idea. Because like I can finish these guys off, and that's great. But I can't do too much more. Yeah, not looking like it. The only thing this guy can attack is this, so we might as well just make it happen. So we got that going on. Of course, it's gonna be goodbye to those units, unfortunately. But in the meantime, I can go ahead and make you board this wagon because we just need more defensive troops over this way, drop them like that. And then let's get you moving a little bit more. Same thing with you. And if I could do anything more, I guess we have 800 coins. I could go ahead and get another green guard. It's looking like the most tempting option. Because I don't think getting another trebuchet is really even smart at this point. Because now this is blocking. I still don't know what their attacker, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't know if I want to move any farther with this trebuchet. Let's try it. No, wait. Oh, can't move into the trees. Gotcha. We'll try it. This might be a bit risky, but we'll try it at this point. I just really need to get this moving. And I think we'll just get another green guard. For better or for worse, it's what we got going on. All of our units have moved and have done some type of action. They still haven't taken this village, so 200 coins left over. Let's see what we get next turn. Turn 15. So you spawned in a couple more things. Of course, you're gonna attack this village for the umpteenth time. And, ooh, okay, they end up going for these guys, which honestly leads to my concerns. We might actually be able to attack back with the trebuchet now, which would be amazing. But as you can see here, they get rid of most of our hounds here, little mutts. Now this water, can the units go into the water? Because we might still be able to land a critical hit on the trebuchet. They're gonna capture this, not a big surprise. This is gonna happen, but shouldn't we be able to attack back? Apparently not. Lots of options. None of them seem to be working out all that well. First thing I wanna see, of course, this trebuchet can attack, but not anything right in front of it for some reason. Can attack this for 61%, making it a guaranteed takedown. And that is tempting at this rate. I'm thinking we're gonna move this back now, maybe to here. I'm thinking that we will, I can't believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But like, it should be also, oh, that is crazy, isn't it? Isn't that so crazy? I mean, my best bet, I don't know if it works this way, but it should in theory, right? Like you can't, I think this would work in theory then. If I were to put you here as a protective blockade for the trebuchet, that next turn, that maybe that could happen. And then we'll move you, I guess, into the trees. Seems to be my best bet for now. Go like this. Just trying to weigh out my options. You know, if I could get rid of a 90%, well, this will do 61, so it's still not enough to take you down, which is unfortunate, but if it's the best I got, it's the best I got. Go ahead and work on that for a little bit. Because right now, I could go ahead and attack this for 40. I can't move you into the water because this is sea. Open water accessible only to air and naval units, so we can't do that at all. So like with where this currently is, it's just not gonna work that way. But we could go like this and attack for 68%, then go over here and finish that thing off. I would love to finish off the trebuchet instead, but might have to wait. So we'll do this. And just defeat those units. Then you can move over this way. As many units as we can trade off as possible is always super important. We need to make sure that we're getting more units than them, which currently I don't think is the case, you know? That's where things get tough. So I could finish you off or I could take this. If we finish you off, there's nobody around who can take the village anyways, so that might be worth their while. And at that point, that's everybody moved, so we definitely need to get more units in, and I'm thinking at this point, more Quagmuts just might be the ticket, so go ahead and get another Quagmut over this way, and I'll start moving it together next turn. Turn 16 now. Oh, it looks like he has his thing, and oh wow. See, what's with them being able to attack at that angle, but my trebuchet couldn't? Like, why is mine nerfed? I don't understand. Because it's hard to tell the difference between the movement and the attack ranges, because it should be the same, right? At the same time, I feel like I can't attack. I don't know, it's weird. All right, well that stinks. There goes some more units. At this rate, I mean, I was able to at least block the giant off from attacking. Let's see, can either of these trebuchets, it can attack this thing, which I guess is okay, but still really upsetting that he just avoiding everything. I guess he's a coward. I can get rid of these guys, 125%. That's really good. I'm gonna keep moving this unit forward. We're gonna move this one forward and of course recapture this. It's at full health, so it should give us as much health as possible to that thing. I'm gonna continue moving this guy forward just a little bit more. Even if it takes damage, I feel like at this point it's worth it. If the trebuchet can only attack this thing, then let it attack that thing. Sooner or later, that giant's gonna stumble upon a situation that's not gonna be good for him and we're gonna take full advantage, you know? If that's what we gotta do, it's what we gotta do. For now, we could go with that, and looking like my best bet. I'm gonna hide in the mountain for some extra defense, and hopefully next turn we can attack the trebuchet, because at this point, 9% damage. The good thing is it wouldn't be able to attack back, but we need to whittle down this guy a little bit more if we can. 125%, we need to go for this then. Like, it's just a free takedown. Once again, those free takedowns are super important at this rate. Keep moving like that. I'm gonna move these guys forward on foot. I mean, I think. Maybe I can get you in the wagon. Wouldn't be too bad. And then get you there. And the next turn we'll just move the wagon back out of the way. I would love to do archers, but I just feel like they don't work in this situation. We'll do one more, and we'll see how that ends up working out. Over this way, we'll get another stabber. The stabber's gonna be like a decent in the middle. So we have these little mutts. We can do a couple things with them. I could do this for a bonus 3% instead of 2%, I suppose. Because these guys are both at, well, one's at 19, the other one's at 23. So go ahead and try for this critical 3%. At least it's getting a little less health, you know, it's something. That means that hopefully when this trebuchet, oh, and look at that, we actually used everything without having to manually end the turn. So of course, trebuchet is gonna attack him again. It didn't really do too much damage there, but this stinks right here. We still get the +4 defense, but at this point we're starting to hurt a little bit. So I might have to get that wagon in for the rescue here soon. That really stinks. Do you think Greenfinger's Wargroove would be available soon? We'll have to see in a moment. Oh, that might be goodbye for these guys. Oh, close, but not quite. That's a good thing. So first thing is I need to question. Is this trebuchet in range to attack anybody? It's in range to attack this person. What about this one? You better bet it is 60%. Get out of here, Mr. Giant. Let me see if he spawned in anymore. He has not yet. Good news for us. This would do 15% damage, but this right here would do 67. Tempting. I'm gonna keep you moving along this path. I think that, you know, if it can attack this, it might as well should. And this would be, if I move you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and attack, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, beautiful. Alrighty, so there goes that, and that means I can actually move you forward if I want to do 31% damage, but with Greenfinger hurting, he has 60% Wargroove charge. I'm thinking that we'll move this wagon as close as we can to him. I don't know if that's actually worth it now that I think about it. All right, well, we're just gonna move it back to this center road. And then we might as well get this archer in there. And then we'll move you a couple paces that way. And then Greenfinger's just gonna manually skedaddle. Sometimes manual skedaddling is just what you gotta do. It's just what works. Go ahead and attack this a little bit. I mean, it's not gonna do a ton of, you know, progressive work, but it's something. We can get them whittled down to like, what was that, 20-something%, maybe even lower? 18%. Go ahead and keep moving these quagmutts a little bit more. And at this rate, I think I wanna team up another stabber with this one. And then we're looking for, I think we're in the market for another green guard. Let's go ahead and try that out a little bit. Turn 18. Who's gonna win this one? I don't know, it's getting real close. I mean, I say that, but I feel like we're not really pulling any advantages at this point. I feel like it's just sort of this constant struggle in the center. I might be wrong, but I don't feel like I am. Okay, that's bad, yikes. Cause that guy's next to no health. We'll be able to get rid of him next turn. But in the meantime, it's a bit of a struggle. Alrighty. Cause I mean, ranged units will be great against Sedge. I mean, they're great against me as well. So what can you do? Nothing from here. So honestly, I'm gonna actually set you up on the bridge. That way, if anything tries to pass the bridge, they'll sort of be in trouble. At least that's the hope. We can definitely get rid of you with this. But I don't know if it's worth it when I could do this. I could also do this for 57%. Let's do this for now. I'm gonna set up the trebuchet so it is ready and waiting this way. And once again, if we can get these bridges posted, that might actually be the turn of battle. Because then we can really control who does what when. It's like, you're not getting across that bridge unless we say so, you know? That's pretty huge. So I'm gonna go ahead and get you to, oh, can you not board the wagon from there? Oh no, wait, you can't. Or is there, oh, there's already somebody in the wagon, that's right. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop you off there. Get some archers to attack next turn will be great. I'm gonna have you wait in the trees. You haven't taken any damage, so you should be healing 10% each round, which will be good. And you just move as far as you can. So with that done, I mean, I could get a third trebuchet. I need to get more slashers out. Once again, they're sort of good space takers. They can just sort of run in, snag something real quick, and then they get taken out. It's not the end of the world. I mean, obviously we want them to be able to do as much as they can. I feel like this guy just needs to wait here and not get taken out, because he's gonna get taken out, might as well make it so that they attack, so that maybe they're not attacking the trebuchet as much as possible and for as long as possible. So at this rate, go ahead and make you wait. And that's gonna be the end of this turn. Turn 19. So of course, Sedge is gonna make those guys attack them. That's what I wanted though, because now they're not attacking the trebuchet, only this thing is, which stinks, yes. But it could have been worse as far as I can tell. Okay, so they're attacking these guys, which is sort of a shame. Alrighty, so turn 20. This is where things are getting heated up. But this guy right here can attack, this is what I wanted. This guy's like the Gandalf of the bridge. You shall not pass! Get out of here, you stinker! Yeah, okay. Now this guy can also attack. He can hit for 114 on this mutt. Might as well take out what I can. There's no new giant still. They have another trebuchet, which is a bit of a worry. We could hit for 101 on these guys, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. We need these trade-offs where we're doing more damage than they are, and we're just gonna be able to get free stuff. Keep you moving forward. Get the mutts working towards this bridge, I think is gonna be our best bet. And at this rate, I might wanna move this one northbound. The only problem with that, I mean, I guess I was gonna say is that these units aren't really making their way too much farther, but we can make you foot it, and then load you up for next time. And then these units just wanna keep on moseying over slowly but surely. Actually, let me move you first. And then see how far, yeah, you can move one more space farther, which is pretty big. Alrighty, so with that done, I mean, I have a couple more options. I feel like it's good right now to just let Greenfinger heal up, because I'm pretty sure he does. Every turn, every commander should heal 10%, as far as I understand. I'm thinking maybe more Quagmuts. Might seem weird, but honestly, if we could get like an overwhelming amount of units just pouring in at this point. I mean, they use both of their barracks pretty quickly as well. Oh, he's doing Sadistic Rush, which honestly, I guess sort of makes sense because that means his turn's not over. That's the idea with that, but he's not using it. I thought that's how that worked from what I read. Oh, wow, that totally destroyed it. Guess I should have expected that. I guess I needed a unit to protect that a bit more. That's my bad. Well, these guys should have an advantage over these guys, but still leaves us with 3-7. Not good, really bad actually. It looks like Sedge used the extra turn just to run away. Because I guess he didn't want to deal with being in the position of, or in range with the trebuchet. So we can hit this for 60%. It's something, 26, 18, 20. Well, I don't want to do that one then. Well, 26 plus 60, and they don't have 80% health, so that might actually be good. Go ahead and get this. We'll only take 6% damage, so I feel like that's a worthy trade-off, because now we can do this and finish them off. And it's something. See, now he's up to 66, so it's something. Maybe it's only 1% per round. This is going really slow now. And there is a unit in here, so I could have actually gotten him out and maybe did a critical. All right, just go ahead and drop them here for now and get you out as far as we can. Just like this. Wait, no, wait. Wait, there we go. Trebuchet definitely is gonna be able to attack from here, but we can hit you for 25. And I can only hope that also means that the other Quagmut can make its way out here. And I think that's good. I mean, maybe it's just smarter to focus on Sedge. I'm just a little bit hesitant on that idea. If this moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. If this moves one space out farther, it can start attacking the village next turn, and that's pretty big. I'm gonna have you wait in place. We're gonna move this guy out a little bit farther as well. This middle island is so hard to keep maintained, let alone the islands out there, or out there. I can't talk apparently. Go ahead and do that. But this is really tough, as per usual. Probably sounding a broken record. We need another trebuchet. I'm tempted to get another one. I mean, we have enough for another one. Don't know if that's worth it just yet. Maybe just one more slasher for now. Because we have the majority villages, and that might change even more towards our favor. Really? Really? Get out of here, you jerks. I just don't like it. It's so hard to defend everything properly. There go some of our mutts, unfortunately, as well. So these guys are gonna attack those guys, be able to take them out. Very funny, yeah. Okay, so what can we do here? You would think that the trebuchet would be able to attack Sedge from this distance. May not be worth it, to be honest with you. I mean, if I'm looking at my best bet, like this is gonna be 60% damage, even if that, well, that's not critical. Gotcha, I'm getting that mixed up. So, what I could do is wait here, attack, that'd do 83% damage. And that's surely something. And then you can make your way over here and do 90%. Alrighty. I'm gonna move the wagon back this way. And I guess get this guy here. Greenfinger's still healing. He's only at 71. Yeah, he's not healing very much. I mean, he's healing, but like, I don't know. Terrain lore rules. I swear that it said before the commanders will heal 10% per turn. I guess not. I mean, he's healing just very slowly. That's concerning. We definitely need to move that trebuchet out as far as possible, because at this point we don't have too many of those left, so I'm definitely buying another one this turn, and that'll be for down this way. These guys can move as far as they can. With the trebuchet, we're at 1,500 coins, which is decent. Okay, so let's figure out this little bit. We could do 100, or not 100. I'd love if it did 100. So we could attack him here for 5% or 22. I mean, even that's, you know, a mark in the right direction, right? If only this guy was at full health, it'd hit so much harder. What is his movement range? He's gonna be able to attack this next turn. Whatever. Whatever, just attack it. Just attack him. Because at this point, I always try to do it the more tactful way, where I take all of the villages and try to sweep in and take their stronghold, but it just, like, it never really works. That strategy doesn't seem, like, it's not as viable as it seems. And that really stinks. So there's that done. At this rate, I'm thinking we're gonna move you onto a mountain. If we're gonna have you hide, might as well have you hide somewhere where it's gonna give you some extra stuff, you know? And another slasher. Turn 22. This is dragging on, man.
Time to run.
I mean, in all technicality, we have the advantage as far as I can tell, right? So he's using his sadistic rush again. And they're using their trebuchet, or trebuchet. So he's just gonna keep going and going. And these guys are gonna take each other out. Well, no, it's only gonna take one of them out. Whew, man, this is tough. Like, what's my best bet here? Honestly, your guess is probably better than mine. But this is a one-way conversation, unfortunately. So I could go this way and do some damage. I can't believe you can't reach that, but it sort of makes sense. Have you move out a little bit like that. Might as well, I mean, we could reinforce, get some health back. Got you back up to full. Ooh, I don't know if that's entirely what I wanted, but it's what we got, so. And then I can have this unit move out and do 35% because you're on the mountain. Yikes. We're still doing more damage to you than you're doing to us. They could get rid of this village, but we'll be able to take that back pretty easily next turn anyways. I want the mutts to keep moving. And like, I would love to keep using archers, but they get taken out all the time. Like constantly, and it's ridiculous. Actually, let's move you out first. Oh, really? All right, I'll move you like this then, and see how, okay, this can't go any farther. At this rate, move this here so that it's gonna be able to reach the archer I'm just about to spawn in. And then have you run this way. Haven't moved this trebuchet just yet, so now might be a good time. And another stabber maybe, because we are starting to get a little low now. So turn 23, what is Sedge going to do? be very hurtful. But he doesn't have his, no, he still has his Wargroove move, which makes no sense to me. I mean, I guess because he's attacking so much, it's just getting re-earned. And they are gonna go for it. What stinkers? I mean, it's fine because we can just recapture it, like I said. Oh, but our Wargroove move is going on now. I just don't know where to use it, you know? For right now, we could do that. I really wanna do as much as I was hoping. You're at 1%, really? How far can these guys go? Not too far. At this rate, I would love to just attack him. Even if it is only 1%. I mean, he's back up to 99. Why does he heal so much quicker than we do? That stinks. Where can this guy move though? You know, like that's sort of the big question. I wanna get him to work on that. Even if it's 1%, it's 1% closer to getting rid of him. Would hate to be in a situation that's gonna do 102. And this, like, that would be 14, and then this would do 14. So what I'd rather do is have you wait here, and then do this, and that's gonna do 21, which is more, and that's pretty big, you know? 21's a lot of percentage. I wish we could do even more than that, but in the meantime, I can at least attack here, and then get these units moving. Can't get rid of you from that angle, that's sort of ridiculous. Capture this from this angle then. And then can we just take you out like this? Yeah, we could do 82%. Okay, great. I mean, actually, I probably should have seen how much the trebuchets could have done. Because if I was here, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's go ahead and get them set up like that. I don't know if the trees actually block the vision, but I can only hope that they don't. I didn't mean to do that. Whoops, I was dumb. Let's move it here. Keep this guy marching. And, I mean, hey, you might not be that bad of an idea. Try that out for now. Go like that, and keep you moving as well. I mean, it might be even smarter to move it down to the bottom now. And then get another green guard, because we don't have any really right now. Okay, that's all we can do at the moment. It's turn 24.
What's your step?
So he has his Wargroove again, surprise, surprise. It's gonna get rid of the mutt. It's not too surprising, I guess. Oh, you guys are gonna attack Greenfinger. Poor Greenfinger, he just was able to get here and work this out. I mean, what would be nice here, are you guys, oh, there goes some of our units there. I have an idea I wanna try. We'll have to see how this ends up working out. Cause it might not, it might just simply not work. Okay, if I put you here, well, actually. All right, so we'll try this. This is probably a really bad idea and won't work. But it's sort of my best bet, as far as I can tell. I'll have to wait and see. Hold on. Go like this, and this trebuchet cannot attack from here. That's okay. We're just gonna leave it be for now. Do 55% damage to that, seems pretty decent actually. And then I'm gonna move one of these guys closer to the commander, because I feel like, you know, having that do critical would be great. Oh yeah, you were supposed to move down, weren't you? Whoopsies, okay, that's fine. Do that. Move you closer to commander as well. I'm going to leave, well, I would actually, yeah, okay, so this is where things get a little crazy. And I don't know if it's gonna work at all. It might not. It really might not. But this is my best idea for this. And that is, you're going to stay where you are and you do your wild growth. You're gonna put it here, 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 and there, and there.
Nature will claim you.
And you're gonna be stuck for at least one turn, right? So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can't have something on the mountain, so our best bet is just to put it here. Next turn, that'll be able to attack him several times and hopefully get him lower and lower until we have a more optimal situation. We're gonna get another shooter out, I guess. And then down this way, I think we're gonna have another slasher. It's important that we spawn something in every turn. And it's still saying I have a move somewhere. What would that be? I'm not entirely sure. Oh, this guy. So let's go ahead and have him wait. And it's still saying I have another move. I wish there was a button. Oh, we can make these things wait. Oh, okay, interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. So I guess we can press that button to see who else can have an input still. So this stinks right here, because there's not much we can do to actually defend against that. They're just gonna focus on getting rid of those guys, which is a shame, like I said. They're actually attacking Greenfinger now. Of course, Sedge's a little trap, so he's working on these. He wasn't able to get rid of it though, and that's where the advantage might start coming up. We'll have to wait and see for now. Everybody's attacking it though, is the problem. Everybody is. Now Sedge can technically move as of next turn, which is where the strategy might already fall apart. We'll have to wait and see. Still can attack anybody with this. Might be good just to move it one more unit. Move this over here. Can this archer attack anyone? They can do 72% to you. You do 67, then definitely do the 72%. Not the position I was hoping you were gonna move to, gotta be honest. And obviously, hit him for 30% is still a huge amount of damage for a commander. And that's what I've been hoping for. I'd like to make a gap between these two and have Greenfinger hide back there. Be able to get some kind of advantage. We'll get some shielding. That's always good. At this rate, trying to figure this out. Got another archer this way. Probably should have moved this wagon a little closer then, because he's not gonna be able to reach it. Next turn, we can do this, and that'll be good. Sort of still a big mistake, because I could have had him already way out there, you know? Especially since this archer's probably in big trouble as of next turn. In the meantime, another green guard would do well, and another stabber. Okay, so. Oh, that might actually not be that bad of an idea. Let's reinforce this. I mean, this archer might take it, but that's sort of the least of my concerns right now. Let's wait, and let's see what Sedge decides to do. I'm winning against this dude. If I don't have anything else to say, it's that I'm gonna win against this dude. I don't care what it takes. Sedge might back out. We'll have to wait and see. See, they're gonna beat that up. Sedge is actually just gonna work on defeating more of the vines, which, honestly, if we can get him down, who cares? So they're gonna get rid of a couple units there as well. Sorry if I skip through things. It's just this takes as long as it does already. And you can tell this is where it could be very advantageous to use something like Greenfinger's abilities. All right, so we should hopefully, in theory, be able to do a good chunk of damage here. Here's the thing I don't know. Yeah, they can't go through, we can't go through the vines, but they can't go through the vines either. So we're gonna do another 28% damage to these guys. We still haven't taken any damage with this, so that's always pretty good. Our archers got taken out, of course, because what else would happen to our archers? Our trebuchet can attack, is gonna attack these guys for sure. And then we could go over there and finish them off with that, because that wouldn't be enough, which is sort of sad. Got it. And then I could have these units attack them for 56 to 3, sounds like a good trade. And then go ahead and have you take this.
This place will do nicely.
Got it, it's gonna do nicely. Have these units continue to make their way out. At this rate, I think it's gonna be pretty good to, I don't know, I feel like I still want the archer over here, and then we can drop him off in the mountain. That sounds like a great opportunity. And then this guy, move him out as far as he can go. Same thing with this one. Move you out. At this rate, it might be smart just to have a swarm of some things. I think we need more Quagmuts. Not a stabber, Quagmut. Just because we are running low on those now. Oh, so you can still move and do 18% damage. That's not spectacular, but it's something. And I just need to sort of inch forward, even if that's the case. And at this rate, I could reinforce again, but it seems like a bad idea. I mean, it's actually not the worst idea. It's just not a good idea. Because you're down to 31%. We could, in theory, win next turn. So if I could just reinforce for now, I don't need the village that badly. Wait, and let's see what Sedge does. Does he retreat? How far can he really retreat this turn? Looks like some of these units are moving forward and also trying to bring the fight to Greenfinger, but this is where every movement counts. They're all folding in on Greenfinger. Sedge did back up, unfortunately, which I was half expecting, half disappointed by. But now maybe I can clear out some of his units. That's gonna get rid of some of our stuff, unfortunately. Okay, we at least got rid of that. And then these guys are reformatting. All right, so I wish this thing could go into a, oh, that's some good damage right there. This would do 125. So honestly, and it's the only thing this unit can attack. Let's go ahead and do this one. Trying Trying to look at my options. Definitely can get rid of these guys. So let's get rid of a bunch of their units without even losing anything, because he went through great risks to get here and it sort of blew up in his face in a way. Let's do 169 to them. That'll be good. This would do 37, which I'm not too thrilled by. I'd rather have something much better. So I'm gonna move this back, I think, and then maybe have you load up in it. What happened? It didn't work. Okay. Never mind then. Have these guys move up that way. We still have a lot of units who can get moving here, so I'm trying to take the advantage of that. Just sort of trying to see who can move out of the way to maybe make this guy really move it, but looks like that's my best bet. Even I move him out really far, can't do too much. So I could attack for that 37%, but for Greenfinger, I don't think that's worth it. I think it's more worth it just to go ahead and hide in the trees here. They can still reach, but now I'll have some kind of defense, I guess. Maybe not the best idea. Who can you attack? Oh, you can attack for 49. Really? Okay, let's just go ahead and finish this thing off then. That'd be much better. Go ahead and get rid of their trebuchets. And they do have a giant back into play, which is where things get really risky. But we definitely took out more units than they took out on us. Like if we take a look at everything, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 attackable units, the units that can attack. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units right now. So we have a huge advantage, and if we keep pushing it, we should, in theory, eventually win. So I would like that to keep going. And then we will get, I think, another Quagmont out. And with that, we're just gonna wait, and we're just gonna wait. So, turn 28, will Sedge turn around and head back down this bridge? Because if he does, my trebuchet is going to beat his butt. And if it doesn't, then, oh well, I tried. And that stinks, because that's probably gonna take those guys out in one hit. Yep. I hate the Giants. They are so unfair. I don't care what anybody says. See, this guy's gonna attack this. That's a big surprise, I guess. So Sedge is just sort of hiding out there. I can get rid of you guys in one hit. I might as well. Once again, make it so that if they wanna cross this bridge, they have a price to pay, you know? 128% here, sounds good to me. The more units we can take out, the better for us. I guess go ahead and move you out this way. Move Greenfinger a little bit back. He is still hurting. Okay, we made him heal up though to full. That's actually not that bad of an idea. Move like that. Let's go ahead and get you into the trees and inch you forward a little bit as well. That's all we can get, that's all we can get. We're sort of traffic jamming a little bit. 10% sounds okay. 15, it's damage, you know, and that's sort of big. But at the same time, if I could walk up and smack him a little bit, that also seems good. And maybe that's a bit of a foolish errand to do. We're about to find out. Okay, so with that done, move this mutt out this way. And same thing with this one. And I was hoping that the side missions would only take like a half an hour, but no, they take like just as long as the main missions. Go ahead and drop this unit off this way. That'll be something, right? Go ahead and do that. How are we doing on coins? We have 810. And we still have the majority of villages and everything. So like things in theory are looking up for us. There we go. So at this rate, all we have to do is make you wait and we're good for this turn. Turn 29. Is Sedge gonna make his way back out just yet? Not looking like the Giant's gonna attack and of course get rid of the thing in one hit. And that's all he did. He's really limiting his moves now. The only problem is that Giant refuses to leave from that bridge and he's sort of playing the same game I am with this trebuchet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh, I wish this tree wasn't here. It would change everything for this. I'm gonna move this wagon back this way to maybe just make some room for some stuff, because we have a bunch of these mutts. Forget the name, the Quagmutts. Coming out to do some more damage. I can hit him for 15. Might as well try. Of course, it's gonna almost take those units out, but it didn't. That's pretty big. I can move this one unit forward. Oh, you know what? That might be a good opportunity now, but at the same time, I don't know. They can move 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we moved it one more forward, in theory it could be attacked by the Giant if planned correctly by them. That also means they could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I were to angle this up, 1, 2, 3, 4. This might not work, but I might as well angle that out to try now. You know? Go ahead and get this archer there, ready and waiting for when we need it. Go ahead and do 40% damage to this thing. And once again, these are throwaway troops. They're supposed to charge in and just take damage and do a little bit all in the way. Have to get this one out this way. We can get you to like, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This might not work out, we'll try it. I know it's sort of technically on the wrong spot, but I'm sure he's gonna move to some amount. Go ahead and make you hide back into the trees. Don't wanna wait or move any of these units right now. So make you wait, make you get into here, sure, why not? All right, 1,300 gold. I think it's time for another green guard and time for another stabber. And let's see what he does in turn 30. 30 turns with this. He's going to retreat even farther. He knows the problems he's got himself into. For sure he knows. So the giant is gonna move forward. Unfortunately this well, which is nasty, it brought it down to 3. Oh, I don't like that. So trebuchet for sure this turn. Wish this could attack, but it won't be able to. Oh, but we get to hit you for 24. That's, you know, once again, a little bit farther in the correct direction. I can attack you and do 54 damage. It's something. Oh, we can hit that critical from here. That's great. So now we can finish you guys off. That's also good. Now let's make you move in and do another additional 40%. And keep moving you farther. Because you are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we do this, it should be pretty good because you can only move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't quite attack you from here, but you know what can? This little dude right here. I don't know if it's worth it at the moment, but honestly, if we make a little blockade with Quagmuts, I think there's some worse situations. At this point, we actually are poisoning ourselves to be able to move in, and that's great. Like at this rate, it's gonna be darn near impossible for him to go and reach this. Like even if I take a look here, so we can go ahead and move you 1 space farther, 1 space closer, you know? That's still something. Even if it's only a little bit of progress, it's progress. And I have to fight tooth and nail for that in this series. It's just how it is, I suppose. Go ahead and drop you off here. We have so many units at this point, it's crazy. I just wish that we could put a trebuchet in a wagon. That'd fix everything. So let's get another trebuchet out. And let's get another slasher. What can even move at this point? He can. And that might be risky to move him out. I mean, obviously he has more health than Sedge does, but that might not last forever. So there goes that one. He actually did go out of his way to attack that, which is sort of a shame. But he's got his priorities straight, I guess. All right, so everything's moving around. He's sort of getting confident as he heals back up here, which is such a pain. It's such a pain. We could do 29%, and that wouldn't finish you off though, unfortunately. This doesn't land on you whatsoever, which is just a pain in the booty. You're in the same spot. Ooh, you are in the same spot as the other guy was. Gotcha. We'll go ahead and do this. Hit you where you stand, and then attack you and finish you off. Might be our best bet for now. Okay. And they're not protecting this top area right now. Might be our best bet to move our way in here. And this might seem like a wacky idea, but at this rate, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try just making our way in and drop here so that they can attack in a pretty good position next turn. And now if you guys even get close to this bridge, we're gonna hit with a trebuchet. That's what's gonna happen. Move these guys down this way. We're slowly but surely winning no matter how tough it is. And then this trebuchet definitely needs to work its way down this way. Might be good just to get a second wagon out now. And then another stabber. All right, who can move still? Greenfinger can. Let's move him here for now. Okay, 32. Ay, ay, ay. So, things are going in an interesting manner. I mean, I don't really need the money at this point is the thing. We got lots going on. I can go ahead and attack this for 135, which just gives us an excellent opportunity. Because honestly, if not anything else, it serves as a big distraction. You know? It serves as a big distraction for them to focus on instead of us. And that's sort of what we need at times. I'm gonna move this wagon back a little bit. Maybe even next to Greenfinger. And then he can go into it. And then you can go out this way and hit for the 25. Wish that could have been a critical, but you should be able to run out and hit for the critical. No, that's not critical. How is that not critical? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess that only counts as 5. Huh. And that's not critical either. Yikes. There's lots of moves we can make here. It's hard to decide which one's the best. We're sort of at a limit of move range for now. Let's move you out into the mountains so that at least you get some kind of defensive advantage. I think I'll move you like this. You can attack this one, and it's obviously gonna take us out, but at least we're making progress that way, you know? It is so tough to decide all of this. Like, I could start whittling your health down again, and maybe that'd just be worth their while. Just like that. Because now you're down to 40, and that's pretty good. Get you guys down to 74. And who can you attack? Ooh, you could attack for 9 or 65. Taking out these guys might be worth it. And it's across the river as well, so it does definitely give us a defensive advantage. All right, we'll see what we can do with all that then. This trebuchet can move pretty far. Alrighty, we got another wagon. I'm gonna move it out this way for now. Maybe I should have gotten a unit into that first, I don't know. We could go ahead and get another shooter. We could get another trebuchet. I think another slasher or swords or whatever they're out. What are they? They're stabbers, that's what they're called. These are the slashers. Okay, this is where it comes down to the line, basically, from as far as I can tell. They're attacking this village, which honestly, once again, big distraction. That's the only point of it. And it's working out pretty decently if you ask me. They have higher defense here, so they did come out on top in that battle for the most part. This one should be a bit more even, and it does favor us. And honestly, that could have been worse. Honestly, could have been a lot worse. I'm sort of curious to see what would happen if I, first off, maybe move some of these units and attack you for 10%, bring you down to 36. Alrighty, move you around, hit you for 24. Ooh, bring you down to 13. All right, he's down to what? 15 actually. Oh, that's not good. But there we go, bring you down to 13. There it is, and then hit you for 8. All right, the more you get hit, the weaker you get. And at this point, everybody's surrounding you. So unless, oh, so close yet so far for attacking that one. Then I definitely am going to drop you off and put you here and see how that ends up working out. Might be super, super duper risky. We'll do that. Once again, contribute to the distraction of the village. If it takes up a unit of attack for them, that's great for us. Do 58%, which is pretty good for the, you know, ground to mountain situation we got there. There's no unit in this, so I'm gonna move them back out this way. Go ahead and make you hop in it. Load, got it. Make you keep walking. And I'm hoping I don't need any more than this, because geez Louise, is this episode long. Stabber, get you out there. And slasher. I mean, the thing is like if I get a 1-star, like maybe it would be worth changing it. Like I know I've been debating this the entire series now, but it may still be worth changing the difficulty. Like if I'm going to end up getting, well actually, who can you attack? Might as well make you attack then. If we can do some damage, do some damage. I might still end up changing the difficulty. If I'm inevitably gonna get 1-star anyways, I might as well have an easier time with it, you know? And not have the episodes be an hour plus every time. If I could keep them to an hour, that'd make me much happier. So maybe we will reduce the damage a little bit. Let's end our turn with that. And if we get better along the way, I can go back and replay some of these older levels, earn up more stars. So you're gonna do your sadistic rush, and you're gonna attack that thing, which was enough to take it out, of course. Now the trebuchet is gonna go into the archers. It was bound to happen, you know? It was bound to happen for sure, but that's not my big worry right now. As long as Sedge isn't moving yet, which Sedge hasn't moved. They're doing their sadistic rush again. And they're attacking everything they need to attack. They're doing good, but they're not winning just yet. We'll have to wait and see how this works. Come on, come on, it's so winnable right here. Let's go ahead and have Greenfinger take out Sedge. Ready? Boom, bam, got it. Finally, after an hour and 20 minutes, we defeated him, we defeated Sedge. Finally, an end to this dark chapter.
Sedge.
It saddens me, Sedge. After the opportunities I have given you, the trust I have placed in
That's
you.
enough.
I believed we have made progress, but you shun redemption. I was a fool to believe you could change. Leave now, Sedge. You are no longer welcome in the Floran lands.
Sedge is going,
What's
But-
your step?
but Greenfinger should watch the shadows. And so should Greenfinger's shiny Cherrystone friends.
Oh, great. I don't want to deal with this guy any more than I already have.
Such a waste.
Indeed. What a jerk. Okay, so look at that. We get that wonderful E rank. I don't even care. Congratulations, you can now play as Greenfinger in the arcade. Well, that's awesome. Congratulations, you unlocked the additional lore about Sedge. Very, very cool. So with a lot of hard work finished up, we completed Act 2, Side 2, Flooded Forest. Now we'll be moving on over to River Bonnie in the next episode of Wargroove. If you watched this point of video, make sure you comment green zebra so when you've watched to the end, you are a zebra-tastic viewer. Check out more episodes like this one on your screen right now, or by subscribing to join the Zebra Herd. Out of the way, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.